Hello. Hello, my little chat. My little chatters. The long overdue stream. So I've been streaming lately. Just want you guys to know it took me forever to get in here. So I finally watched 500 Days of Summer. It's not a bad movie. I liked watching the main cast. They were both attractive, so they were fun to watch. Even though I don't like the character of Tom. I don't like Tom, but I like the actor who plays Tom. He looks good. Job, and then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now in my life. Why do I who don't care if I live or I die? Pass me by, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. Then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. My life. Why do I give valuable time to people who don't care if I live or I die? Why do I'm miserable now. In my life, valuable time to people who don't care if I live or I die. I watched 500 Days of Summer, and then I proceeded to watch a video essay on 500 Days of Summer. It was saying that 500 Days of Summer is like a revenge movie based on what the screenwriter, I think that's what they're called, the screenwriter says. There's two of them, but Tom is mainly based off of one of them. I don't remember his name. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side was such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, pleasure is mine. But I believe what they said, that 500 Days of Summer was a revenge movie, since the evidence that they provided was that, like, it's basically what that guy was, like, saying. He was like, because in the beginning, it's like, he's like before the movie starts, he's saying, like, any, like, connection to real people or real places is not true, it's just coincidence. And he says, especially, and then a name, and it says, bitch. Which, from all the evidence, it's like we can see that, like, this is based off of her, his experience with someone who was just like Summer. If a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. If a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, all the pleasure and the privilege is mine. But yeah, it was just, like, in some parts you could hear him, like, talk about, like, his experience with someone who was Summer. That was, like, Summer is based off of someone that he knew and that he had, like, a situationship with. And it's just really interesting. It's like, you're so fucking weird. And, like, it's probably just because, like, I need, like, someone to tell me what they think about the movie. Like, this happened with the Barbie movie too. It's like they're, like, commentary on what the movie meant, and then, like, on, like, a second watch through, because usually, like, the first, like, this goes with, like, any media, but it's like the first time that I'm watching it, I'm not watching it to critique it, I'm watching it to watch it. This happens with a lot of anime and stuff. Like, I cannot, like, multitask a new anime and, like, do something like Minecraft, because I need to know what happens. And, like, until I know what happens, I can, like, multitask it, because I've already seen what happened, so I'm just here for the rewatch. I think a while back I did that with Madoka Magica. I was doing a rewatch. I was watching in the dub this time. The first time I watched it in the sub, the dub is not bad, and I would, like, multitask it, like playing Minecraft or something. It was easy to do. It's the dub. I've already seen it. It's already, you know, everything like that. But the creator talked a lot about how this is all in Tom's, like, point of view, and I had no idea. I had no idea this was all his point of view. Like, I was honestly, I was watching for Summer. I was like, I kind of low-key knows like, what's gonna happen. I know that because I watched someone who made a video about Manny Pixie Dream Girls. I think it's by, like, that movie creator, Alex. I forgot his YouTube handle. But he makes, like, a lot of commentaries, or, like, he watches a lot of videos and like talks about them. And I think it was a video about a manic pixie dream girl, and he talks about 500 Days of Summer, or I'm misremembering, and they're two very separate videos. But anyways, but I can't remember if Alex said this or, and well, okay, so the person I was watching it with, I told them about the manic pixie dream girl video thing, and they told me, well, actually Summer is different from a manic pixie dream girl because she actually has agency and stuff like that. And I was like, that sounds really familiar. I don't know if you've told me that. I didn't tell them this, but I was like, I don't know if they've told me that before or if I got it from that Alex video about 500 Days of Summer or about manic pixie dream girls, because I think that the video was about manic pixie dream girls and how 500 Days of Summer is different from the trope, or I'm misremembering and they're two very separate videos. But I know for sure that I've heard that somewhere. I know for sure I've heard it somewhere. But I thought it was really interesting how Tom, everything is from his point of view, and the way they said it was, because this is from his point of view, you can see what he chooses to focus on and what he chooses to remember. And they said something very important to me, or what I think is like very important, and it's that Tom only remembers stuff about Summer when it pertains to him, which I think, well, I also like 500 Days of Summer because it's like because it kind of just like, it gives me like the ick of men, and it just like shows me like how typical men like react, like a look into like the male psyche. And it's just like, when you look back on like, if you've had like past relationships with men, and you can kind of like feel icky, and you're just like, yep. Not that I know that any of this is like true, because I don't really know anything about my past relationship. All I can do is like speculate, because even like I knew him for like, we dated for like 3 years, and we've known each other for maybe like 5, like all in total. So like, or like 4. And I don't know, like I guess like after like the breakup, everything like feels really different, and you feel like you kind of like really never knew them at all, because you're like, I don't understand why this is happening. I don't understand why this is happening. But I do know, like, being broken up with is so much harder than being the person who breaks up, because the person who breaks up, like, they know why, and they don't have like any lingering feelings. But on the other side, they don't, unless you kind of like tell, I mean, like, even if you tell them, it still like hurts. It hurts so much more than being the person who initiates the breakup. I'm not saying I've broken up with like 3 billion people. No, I've just had people who have like confessed to me, and then I'm like, I don't feel that way. There was one relationship that I was in. It was a very, 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 very short one, because, so funny story. So I liked one guy. So this is like in like a group of people, and a group of like Discord people. I liked one guy, but this other guy. I'll just explain. Okay, so I was in a competitive Overwatch group. It was only for like golds, so like duh. But I had a crush on my coach, and then at some point we brought in another coach, and so my coach was for support. I played off support, and he was my coach for that, and I had a crush on him. But we highly fun, but we had another coach. We had one that, okay, so the off support coach was like our main coach for the whole thing, but sometime later we got like a new coach, and that one, he started to like me, and I was like, well, I don't think my feelings are ever gonna get reciprocated. So I was like, and I hung out with this other coach too, like we, you know, we just like hung out and stuff. But like I said, I didn't have like a crush on him, but like when he confessed to me, I was like, whoa, okay, sure. I was like, okay, sure. But after like, it had been like a day or two, and this happened like after, so I've only had like one big relationship in my life, and this one has like it's like left me with like so much like trauma and shit, which I don't think is like entirely his fault. I think it's just a thing that happens. But hold on, changing the song. We're gonna play the Smiths because I'm in a Smiths mood, but I only know like a few Smiths songs, so. But we were together for a little bit meaning like a few days. And when I was in it, I was like, I don't think I'm like fully over my last relationship. And also, I was just, I don't know, like being in the relationship just made me feel so like icky. Like it was just like, I don't like feeling this way. I don't like being all like lovey-dovey, cutesy. I felt like I was like faking it, because like I don't, because it felt like he really, really liked me, and I just was like, If he was like to exaggerate, maybe he was like on a 100. I was on like a 5. Like I just needed like time, but it just felt like it had all jumped on me because I agreed to being in a relationship, and it felt like it all just like pounced on me, and I was like, whoa. So like I haven't been in a relationship for such a long time, so it's just like, I don't know, I just guess that like I just didn't like how it felt. Like I just like the transition to like talking to someone and being in a relationship just feels so big when I don't like it that way. Because I just feel like there's like a whole bunch of like new expectations and stuff like put onto you, and I kind of just like want it as is, but like it like slowly moves on and stuff, and like and like you like slowly get there and stuff, instead of like it all happening like right now. And it's like, cause like the other problem I have is like, if you're talking to someone and you actually like them, like you probably don't want to like have them like wait so long, because like the reason that I believe that like why people want to be in a relationship is because they want to be like exclusive, and they have that like special somebody. So I mean, you don't want to keep them waiting if they want to have like that little special somebody in their life. But to like, I don't know, it just feels like really jarring, like the jump. It's just like whoa whoa. I'm okay with like being exclusive, so you're not like freaking out and thinking that like I don't like you, or like I'm gonna go find somebody else. But like everything else, we need to slow down. I'm not I'm not ready for that. But yeah, when I like dated him for like 1 or 2 days, I was just like, this is not what I want. And I felt horrible. I actually felt horrible telling him like, hey, actually, I don't think I can like do this. I don't think I'm over my like last relationship. But like I got over it like pretty fast. But like that's just because I broke up with him. Because because my big relationship I was broken up with, we got back together. We were like off and on. I got broken up each time. And that's hard. But like after that, like I could not like be with people, even though I tried. And I wouldn't feel like heavy or like this weight on me at all. Because that's what it felt like to break up with people, or like to tell them that you didn't feel the same way. But I think, you know, when you're on like the reciprocating end, it feels like a lot harder, and it probably like hurts your ego too. Like you could tell, like they could have like a completely like valid reason for it, and it just like hurts your ego because it's just like, well, why isn't it me? Why can't it be me? Why can't we be together? Kind of thing. So that's probably why like being broken up with is probably like 10 times harder. Even if there is nothing that you could have done, it still like hurts. It can hurt like your pride and stuff. I had a phase like after that breakup. Like I hadn't dated for a long time. Every time that I tried though, or like tried talking to someone, anytime, because like I've had, spoiler alert, Discord relationships, or like online relationships, or like long distance, aka like Discord ones. And like there's like a difference between that though, because like physical intimacy is actually kind of like a big deal. And so like when I would like talk and like get to know people, oh my god, not baby metal, guys, we've got to keep the Smiths playing. Only the Smiths. Only the Smiths. Only the Smiths. While I'm talking about this, because before this I was talking about 500 Days of Summer, and then I'm going on this long ass rant, okay? So we've got to keep it in tune. But after that, I think after that guy, I think I had one more relationship that was, I had two more actually, not like relationship, but like talking to people online. Didn't work out. One of them, I got ghosted. The other one, I ghosted, because I have a problem with texting people. Anyways, let's just move past that. But I had two other ones. One of them was a longtime friend, and they were like, I like you. And I was like, oh. It was just very weird because we had been friends for like such a long time. We were like league buddies, and we were like super close. We were super close. But I think I only had feelings for him when we first met, I think, because I don't even remember, but I know that we met like a few years back. There was like a dead period, and then we met again and stuff like that. So when I first met him, I had like a small crush on him. I think. I think. I don't remember, because I kind of don't remember when it was, to be honest. But I know that it happened, I just don't know when. But no, because like when I talked to him, he would be like, yeah, he would like talk about like the past, and I would just have like no idea. I'm like, because at one point I was like kind of mean to like because he was in a friend group, and I was like kind of mean to them, and I was like, I don't remember that. Because he was like, yeah, you would tell me to like kill myself. You would say like, you would tell me to like kill myself like multiple times. And I was like, I don't remember that. But that is definitely something I would do. Because I have the very like tsundere-esque personality when I like people. It's kind of like really bad. I don't think I'm like that anymore, but I was like that. And I was also like a child, so I've matured since then, and I know that that is not okay. And also, people probably don't know. They probably just think you're being a fucking asshole. but I would have like that cold, mean exterior because I was it's like a defensive tactic. And so that was what I did. But anyways, but when he told me that he liked me, oh wait, actually there was someone before that. So there was someone before that. So after me and my ex broke up, I was in his friend group. This was the last time we broke up. I was in his friend group. And then the friend group oh, I have got to tell you about this fucking friend group because they get on my nerves and like haunt me to this fucking day. To this day. But so I was in the friend group, and the day, like the last day that he broke up with me, the friend group started saying, "Thank God, finally, we can kick him out now," because apparently he had been very problematic. He was not very good with women. I don't remember. I had receipts on my old phone and then I lost the receipts. And it bothers me because I know the day that they exposed all of his like horrible actions, I knew they would forget or they wouldn't care and they would take him back in the group. Year later, they took him back. And I'm so mad that to this day I cannot get those receipts because they're on my old phone and I don't it was my mom's old phone and I don't remember where it is right now, but I don't even know if I would be able to get to it. But like it bothers me so much. It was crazy. They like exposed him for all this shit that he did and how they didn't like him and all these things that he did that they did not like, and they were like, and that's why you're getting booted. But it was but like I should have thought about it because it was really weird. You're booting him out. Like, why did you need an excuse to do that, right? It's weird because they didn't do it until after he broke up with me, and they were like, and it was like, well, finally now we can do this, and it was just like, that's, I thought of it at the time. I was like, that's a little weird. But I was like, thank God he's gone, so I'm not gonna worry about it. like if he's gonna be gone, I'm not gonna complain. But it was just really weird. Like, what? You needed an excuse? You needed something to happen for you to kick him out? Instead of just, it was so weird because like, why were you like carrying all this stuff with you? It's almost like they were like waiting for the moment to happen. But it's like, if he never broke up with me, would that ever have happened? I don't think so. I don't think it would have ever happened if he hadn't broke up with me, because they were just waiting for something to happen. But when I was with him, it was so weird because they would always treat him kind of like very rudely. Like, I vividly remember someone setting a picture of a cockroach on his bed. It's a very funny picture, but they were like saying that was him, and I was like, and because I'm like in a relationship with him, I'm like, that's fucking rude. What the fuck? And I always just questioned why he stayed with this friend group, because it always seemed like they treated him poorly. Like, I was like, so when I was in the friend group, he was treated poorly, and then I was like under him. I was treated worse than that. It just felt like, it just feels like there's like a clique, and like if you're not the main people in that clique, they don't really care about you, they don't really talk about you. But emphasis on like that cockroach picture though, like just going off of that, it's like, you don't like him. Why is he here then? Right? Because they would not do that about anybody else. It would only be him. So it's just like, why? It's like, why are you with, like, why are you with this group of people who, like, act like this? To you, it was so weird. It was so weird to just be in there and just, like, experience it all. It was just like, it's like, what? You're with these people who think that you're a fucking cockroach laying in your bed. Like, I don't, like, maybe I just don't get the humor, but, like, if it was supposed to be, like, a joke, like, that's not, I don't know, that's not really funny. I don't want to be called a fucking cockroach. Like, I call people cockroaches as an insult. I would not say that, like, what? But it was just, that was just really weird. Oh, I have to get an axe. Where was I going? Person, like, forgets, like, what they're saying. I'm gonna get to it eventually. Oh, because they wanted to kick him out. So, like, if you didn't like him, why did you keep him there? Like, why would you first, like, treat him worse than everybody else, but still keep him in there and still hang out with him? Like, that is so, like, weird. But also the fact that people acknowledged what he did, and they, like, had, like, the whole kick him out thing, but one of, like, the main people in the group, in the friend group, still was, like, mutuals with him. And after the breakup, like, he would send her, like weirdly, like, shirtless photos, and would, like, talk about it in the group chat, and it's just like, why are you still, like, mutuals with him? If he's done all this, like, bad shit, like, why are you choosing to be mutuals with him? What about him do you still want to be friends with? I just don't understand, and I think it's, like, the fucking, like horrible thing to do. Like, the most horrid thing to fucking do. Like, you've lost all my respect for you. Because actually, though, like, this, it was just annoying, because actually the beef I have with this person was my ex liked her when we first met. And so I was like, it's like a fucking, like, anime rom-com trope. I'm gonna help you get with her. And then he likes me. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, okay, sure. I've never had, like, a real life boyfriend, because all of the ones before this I've had, like, Discord relationships. So sure, but also, like, but, like, they were, like, best friends, and he still liked her, and he liked her before that. So I was, like, very insecure, because she was the first person I talked to in the friend group. The first thing I remember, me getting invited to the friend group very vividly. We were in class together. It was, like, one of, like, you know, it's, like, the starting of school, starting my high school year. And I see her. She's got pink hair, shaved sides. Compared to everybody else, she looks fucking cool as fuck. Shaved sides, pink hair, okay. And also, should have known I was bi or gay. Like, that's your first interaction? That's your reasoning? Girl, you have so, like, you have such a long, yeah, you've got a big storm coming, honey. Not knowing I was bi or gay at that point, thought I was fucking straight. Okay, sure. Yeah, because that's definitely, like, the straightest interaction ever of the typical, oh my god, you are so cool. Uh-huh, yeah, sure. Like, anyways. But yeah, so I've always liked her. I've always thought she looked cool. I've always liked the way that she talked. I thought she was funny. Thought she was charming. Thought she was pretty. She was pretty awesome. And she knew how to draw, and I'm an artist. So I was like, this is cool. This is cool. But I would be like so insecure because they would be like BFFs. And it's like, didn't you used to like this person? Weird. And so like after our like third and like final breakup, she was the one who stayed mutuals with him, even though they like kicked him out. And it was so weird because she was the only one. She was one of the people, because the only people who spoke out about him were the guys in the group. There were 3 guys. All of them had shit to say about him because guys discuss guy stuff together. But it was so crazy because it's like, because she was like, well, he's never done anything bad to me. And I'm just like, are you serious? People are saying all of these things about him, and you're just thinking, well, it doesn't affect me. And like, the most damning thing about it all was like, they never asked about what happened. And it bothers me to this day that they don't know like the stuff that he put me through. Like, there was one guy who we bonded over something that his ex did and something that my ex did, and we bonded over that. Guaranteed he was high, maybe he doesn't remember, but like I thought I could like trust him. Like I thought we were like decently close. But like after they kicked him out and it had been like a few months, and they like for some reason started to hang out with him again, and it was just like, are you serious? And I asked him, I was like, do you really think someone can change in a year? Because I don't think so. And he told me, well, I think it depends on the person. Which I don't think is wrong, but considering who my ex was, I was convinced he was not going to change. Because like, I don't think he's ever changed in the time that I knew him. And because there was someone I knew in high school that the friend group were like friendly with, but they never hung out with. And so I like found him on like a dating app one time, and we talked and we chatted. And he like went to college with my ex, and he was like, yeah, he's kind of weird because he was hanging out with this girl and he gave like major like where's my hug at kind of vibes, or like only hanging out with her. Oh, because this was after the breakup. He went to hang out with someone. He went to stay over at their place. And he did it for like I think it was because they were like working on like a project, but it was also because he wanted something out of it. And when he told me that, I was like, that's fucking foul that you can like act like that. But it was just like, really? And then the other thing, because I never told them what happened, but I know that there are 3 people who knew what happened, who knew at least one thing that happened. Like the guy I told you, we bonded over something that our exes did to us that was like kind of like relatively like bad. Like I said, guaranteed he was high. He might not have remembered. It was like we like trauma bonded over something. And you don't just like trauma bond over nothing. You're bonding over trauma. Okay? So like but the other thing was, I hung out at my ex's place for one of my birthdays. He invited a couple from the friend group. And this has given me like this has like affected me for like since it happened. It's actually fucking insane. But he invited them over. He never asked me. He never told me. He told me the day of, I think, that they were coming over. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I thought we were just hanging out with us. And I was like, okay, maybe he's just inviting them. So it seems like there's more people. Because I usually don't like have like big like birthday stuff, you know. So I was like, okay, you know, probably just to have like more fun or something. The whole time, like after they come over, all he cares about is making sure that they're having a good time. That we're doing what they want to do. Because I remember vividly, he's like scrolling through his games and he has like it put on like the TV and I'm like, I want to play that game. And he asks them, what game do you guys want to play? Completely disregards me. Doesn't let me play the game at all. It's my fucking birthday. I'm not trying to sound entitled, but if it's my fucking birthday, can I at least play the fucking game that I want to play? Like, come on now. Let me play the fucking damn game. What is your fucking problem? But he asked them, what do you want to watch? The guy goes, or I don't know what the guy said, but I know that they put on a show I think that both of them like. And so they're doing that in the living room. I'm upset. And because I think I'm better at it now, but at that time I did not have like good coping mechanisms. I would just like, as soon as something would happen, I would like shut down. I also think it was because of the person that I was in a relationship with. It was just like just like that happening is completely unreasonable. There is no talking through it. If I like deliberately say, can I play that game? And you disregard me, what else am I supposed to do? There's nothing more that I can say. I'm not gonna get mad. There are people here. Okay, fine. You don't want me to play this game. I'm just gonna go hole up in the bed. But like finally and then like we watched that show and then they put on White Chicks. I didn't ask for White Chicks. He was just treating it as a hangout with his friends instead of it being my birthday. But after we watch White Chicks, he takes me to the mall with the friends. And we walk through stores. And he's like, just tell me what you want. I'll get it for you. Not very romantic of him, to say the least. I don't like that. Because it shows that, like, you don't care about me. Or, like, you don't know what I like. Because I am a gift giver. That is one of my love languages. So whenever I see stuff and I get it because it reminds me of my friends, right? You tell me you like this, I look for that, I get it for you. Because if I'm going out, so like one of my friends loves Snoopy. So if I'm going out and I see Snoopy, I'm like, holy shit, it's fucking Snoopy. That's what she likes. And either I'll get it or I'll show her, yo, this is Snoopy. It shows that I'm thinking about her, you know? Or like when I get a gift for someone, it's because like I'm thinking of them. Or like when I go out and I see Snoopy and Snoopy equals friend, I'm thinking about my friend. You know, that's what I think of gifts as. You're getting it. Or like gifts that like if you buy me something that I like, I know that you're thinking of me, right? Not just some like random like gift that because you just like don't know what I like, you know, like a generic gift because you don't know what I like, you know, because we had like a Secret Santa and like none of that was like catered towards me. like the whole set was like cottagecore themed, but like at that time I think I really liked Chainsaw Man. They would not know that I would be the world's #1 Chainsaw Man fan, but like I think I would have liked something else, because that may have been my aesthetic at the time, but that's not really what I like, you know? Like, okay. Okay. I don't even remember who my Secret Santa was, actually. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember who it was. I don't remember who it was. I don't remember what I did for my Secret Santa. But yeah, so he took everyone to the mall. I take like a really long time to shop. Like I like ponder and take a look at everything, but I was just really nervous that day. I was like, I don't know, because this has never happened to me before. Like, people usually just get me gifts. They don't tell me, pick out what you want, I'll buy it. So I was like really nervous. I was like, well, I you know, like I don't know what I want. So we don't spend a lot of time in the stores. Like, I just glance around and then I leave. And I'm like, I'm too scared to like say, like, hey, can we go back to this one store? I wanna look at the stuff again. I'm scared. I don't want to say anything. So after we peruse the whole mall, he's like, is that it? And I don't remember what we say, but kind of, yeah. And there's like a phone store in the mall. And he goes and gets a new phone while I'm like there. No gift. Still no gift in my hand, because I would, you know, you would think, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Just, I guess, hoping for a gift. But like the couple, after he goes in there alone, the couple is like sitting outside the store with me, and like, not the guy, but because the other one's non-binary, so the non-binary person is like, I'm so sorry. So they know what he did to me on my birthday. They know. The guy I trauma bonded with knows what happened that one time. And yet they never, it felt like they never like really took my side. And it was like, after they like kicked him out, none of them, honestly, I don't think any of them reached out to me at all. Or if they did, it was just like empty words. They didn't mean it. But to be honest, I don't think none of them did anything for me. I don't think they were like, hey, how are you doing? Or like wanting to like hang out with me, so I'm like not thinking about it. Nothing. Nothing. For the 3 people that knew the one wrong that he had did to me, for you to like not console me at all, actually fucking bonkers. And it just shows that they like never liked me, or they never like thought of me as like a part of the friend group. I just think it's so fucking shitty that I was just an excuse to kick him out for a momentary, like for like a small period of time, and only just to accept them after like a year and be like, yeah, you've changed, yeah. And like I would like have moments where I would like leave the friend group, because it was like an Instagram chat, and I would leave it because I was like, I want to see if they notice that I'm gone. They don't. They never noticed, and I would just have to be like, hey, can I get an invite back? I don't know why I stayed for so long. I just really wanted to be a part of something and I wanted to have friends, is that really such a fucking crime? Is that really such a fucking crime? But yeah, so I have beef with that fucking friend group. They're still together to this day. They still hang out with my ex to this day, to the 3 people who knew what he fucking did to me. He has done so much more that you never cared to ask about, so fuck you guys. Actually, like, fuck you guys. Just bothers me so much that they just, like, act like that. And they just had... And they just, like, had, like, an excuse just to kick him out, and I was just like, what? Like, what? It's just crazy that, like, they never, like, fucking cared at all. Never asked how I was doing. Like, to this day, none of them have ever reached out to me. And it's just like... Like, was our friendship, like, nothing? Because there were some people who I was, like, pretty close with. And stuff, and it was just like... Like, really? Like... Really? Like, really? Yeah. To this day, they have not, like, reached out or, like, said anything, and I think it's very telling. And yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm still bitter. It bothers me to this fucking day. Like, it's just fucking crazy. And it's so interesting that they're still friends to this day, and it's like, wow. But anyways, dumping. Guys, when you have to stream and you don't know what else to say, you start trauma dumping. It's not trauma dumping, it's actually called lore, and it's building my character. Like I'm like a fucking like OC, I'm like building my lore. But anyways, after the 3rd and final breakup, when I said that I was hanging out with that guy that I knew in high school, that the friend group knew, but they weren't like, you know, he wasn't in the friend group, but they knew of him. So I hung out with him, and I really tried. You know, we would like hang out a lot, we would hold hands. I think one time, oh fucking bitch. One time we like, I was feeling brave. We gave each other like kisses on the forehead. But like, I really, like, I don't know, I just, like, all that time, like, when he told me that he liked me, I was just like, I don't feel the same way. Like, I was just fine with us, like, hanging out and, like, keeping it that way. I didn't want to be anything more. I didn't want to do anything more. I just liked hanging out with him. And I was like, oh my fucking god, piss off. But I was like, yeah, I don't want a relationship. Because I knew that having a relationship would mean a bunch of stuff, and I was like, I don't want to do that right now. I think I know why now, but I think then it was physical intimacy. I think it was that because when you like transfer into like a relationship, that's usually like what the big tell is physical intimacy. But because of my past relationship, like I was like not, I was just not okay with physical intimacy anymore. I was like, no. Like I cannot do this. So that's why I said no. I was like, I can't do that, no. I didn't tell him that was why, because I didn't know at the time. I just thought I just didn't like him that way. And I was just like, well, I just want to be friends. I don't remember what I said exactly, but I know I turned him down. And but like now I know it's just because I just wanted to be friends. I just wanted to like hang out and stuff. I didn't want anything more. And this was the start of my journey into figuring out that I'm aromantic. In addition to be asexual. Sorry. I had to talk to my mother. But that was like the start of my journey to figure out that I was aromantic, because I was just like, well, I kind of just like hanging out with people. I don't like anything else. Because of all the trauma and stuff. It was just like, well, I just want to hang out with people. So after that was when my longtime friend told me that they liked me. Actually, yeah. I'm like, am I lining up the events right? I am. So we tried it for a bit, and then he, like, as soon, because he said that he liked me, and I was like, well, I wasn't very clear on what I was thinking or what I was feeling, because at the time I didn't really like know. I didn't want to like waste the opportunity, because like I didn't want to turn him down. I was like, that could be like an opportunity that I'm missing. I don't want to do that. So I wasn't very clear with him, but I know now that it was that I did not like physical intimacy, and then I was aromantic. But when I told him I'd try it, the shift was like huge. And he started being like really like physical with me, and I would just have to, I would just like deal with it, because I was like, this is what it's supposed to be, right? Like I just have to like get used to it. This is what it's supposed to be like. And then I was like, and then I just had to tell him, like, I don't feel the same way. It was a really messy way of doing it. I can reflect and acknowledge that now, because I know that I'm aromantic, and because I know, like, and because like now I know why. I think back then I didn't know, and I was just like, I don't know, and I was just like, I don't know why I'm not normal. I am not normal pilled. I don't know why I can't like be in a relationship like everyone else. But that happened, and then that's when I learned I could not do physical intimacy. It made me feel icky. It made my skin crawl. I was not comfortable. I didn't like the feeling. I didn't like it at all, and I didn't want to do it. So that's when I learned. I think I need the dungeon. I think I need the first floor to be like so much bigger than this. I'm gonna kill myself. Anyways. But I stalk the people in the friend group from here and then, because I'm interested in what's going on. Even though they don't know who I am. And they could not care less. But I only do that when I'm like in the trenches, bro. Like when I'm like down in the dumps and stuff. But I will say, one time I was stalking my ex, because that happens. Guys, that's relatable, right? But so on Instagram, he made like a separate story dedicated to the Barbie movie. And he talked about his thoughts on it, and he sympathized with Ken. And that made my blood curdle. because of how he treated me, and how when people first kicked him out of the friend group, that was one of their issues, was that he did not treat women properly. Like, he didn't hit them, but he just didn't treat them properly. And it was like, oh hell no, that set off something in me. And I changed my username on my second account, so I don't know to this day if he ever knew it was me. But it would take like one brain cell to figure out that it was me. But I told him off, and I told him off, and I was like, the Barbie movie is for women and women only, because I was also frustrated because this is like how everyone else took the Barbie movie. They made like Ken Enough merch, like that thing where the Ken, I think it was like an award ceremony, and Ken's song won over every single thing else, and you can see like when Ryan Reynolds is like getting it, he's like, what the fuck is happening? But like, it was like a big, like, for some reason Ken just got so much popularity, and it was like, this is not what the movie is about. It is not about Ken. And also, Ken was the one who created the patriarchy. Let's not applaud him for creating the patriarchy, because Ken is just like every fucking man. He couldn't handle Barbie not having feelings for him, and he goes around and creates a fucking patriarchy and has women like treat him, like have women like serve him, when in Barbie land, men were not serving women. They were treated as equals. He was just unhappy with Barbie not reciprocating his feelings. And why is it Barbie having to apologize to Ken and saying sorry when she did nothing wrong? She was just being herself. It was just Ken who couldn't accept them not being together or hanging out or anything. Barbie didn't see Ken as special. Barbie just saw Ken as everyone else, and she just wanted to do her own thing. So I like went off on him. I was like, this movie is not for you. This movie is for women and women only. And he took it, and I got him to take it down. Side note, you should probably not harass people. But I was just so upset because of how he's treated women, how he's treated me. And to know that he is Ken. He is Ken in the beginning. When women don't reciprocate his feelings, he's like, oh, man. And like that, like, cringe of a man. It's like, dude, get on somewhere. Like, actually, like, get on somewhere. So that bothered me, and I was just like, and that still bothers me to this day, that people like Ken Enough merch like actually bothers me so much. Like the message is fine, but it just feels like the Ken Enough merch is just like it was just like a really horrible ending, because it was like he was already enough as he is. He didn't need to be anything else. He just thought he had to be because he didn't get Barbie's love. But he could have gotten anyone else's love and he would have been fine. It was just because Barbie did not reciprocate his feelings that it went to like this downward spiral. And like it's also because like the society itself didn't it didn't force him to feel like he wasn't enough. He just felt that way because Barbie didn't reciprocate his feelings, and he was just upset about it. That's why I don't like the Ken Enough stuff. It's like, you were already enough. You were just tied down to this thought that you had to be with Barbie. And she just didn't want to be with you because she knew that that was not her personality. That was not her life. Her life was not to be with you. She wanted to do her own thing. She had her own agency. She had her own life. She doesn't need you. Or even if that, like, even if she did need him, it was like, she was fine with being her own person away from, like, Ken. But Ken couldn't handle that. He had himself stuck to the idea of him and Barbie. That's why the Ken Enough merch, like, pisses me off. It's like, no, that's not the message of the movie. The message of the movie is about feminism and, like, how it feels to be a woman
in a man's world. I actually really like the Barbie movie. I think the Barbie movie is like super awesome and cool. But yeah, that like what set me off. It went a little crazy. So anyways, enough about the trauma dumping. I don't know why. I don't know why that was bothering me. Just had to get it. I guess I just had to get it off of my chest. I mean, I've done that before. I'm not like saying that like I haven't done that before. Just sometimes it feels good to vent. Like cathartic. It's like letting like this big thing off of your chest. That's how it feels. Don't you know this how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Don't look at me that way. You don't feel the same. I need more stone bricks for my project. Wake up someday, confess to me that when I to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. Feel it to confess I loved you from the start. Should probably make a super smelter, but I could not be bothered. I could not be bothered. I probably need to get more food. I don't have any food. I've got wheat. Insane. This off my chest, I'm telling you today. Oh, Cupid walks right through, shoots an arrow through my heart. But honestly, that is kind of why like I don't like friend groups. They feel really cliquey, and it's just like, you know, it's just like, Yeah. I always feel like when you're not like the main group that they like kind of like don't care about you, which I mean like kind of makes sense, but like if it's gonna be, I don't know, I just feel like you should just treat everyone the same. I don't know what's so hard about that. Or maybe the thing is that like maybe you like some people in the friend group, but you don't like everyone. Which like took me down like a spiral because it was like, what don't you like about me? What about me is so like that you don't want to be friends with me? But also, now I could turn it into a funny meme. I'm weird and off my weird and off-putting aura. Anyone? Did you fall in love with anyone who fell in love with if this But my mom came in earlier because she wanted me to clean my room. And in the stereotypical, like, girl failure, femcel, like, my room is actually, like, very messy. Sorry, guys. Sorry to break your beautiful illusion of myself. But my room is very messy. And I just have a really hard time cleaning my room because everything needs a place. And when it doesn't have a place, I have to find a place for it and it spirals. And then I never get anything done. But she is right, I do have to do it. I think it's just that, like, I need help. I need help, or I need, like, gentle pushing to do it. Because sometimes I just don't do it because I just need, like, a push, you know? Sometimes you just need a push to do something. But it's just, like, I just need, like, the gentle reminders or, like, help. But I don't get help. And I'm used to not getting help. I think my mom's doing better though. It's because I told her, like, one way to help me is, like, when she folds the clothes, that they are organized. Because I organize my dresser drawers in a certain way. So I have, like, sleepwear, I have, like, my outside shirts, and then I have like tank tops and like flannels you wear over the tank tops in, like, a separate drawer. And then I have one for skirts and shorts, one's for pants. So, like, I just, like, one way to help me, like, to, like, put my clothes away is, like, if they're organized the way I like it, so then I can just take each pile to each dresser. So I think lately she got better with that, because like, yesterday she was like, hey, like, I folded the clothes and put them in the piles for you, so that helped. But, like, also, like, it's also, like, not just on her though. Like, I have to also be, like, putting in the effort. So, like, it's nice when she, like, gives me that, like, gentle push. Like, she was like, hey, like, I folded them, could you, like, go put them away? And at that time I was like, yeah, I'm not doing anything. And it didn't take a lot of time, so it was really easy to do. Yippee. I have a hard time doing stuff like that, so. But that's why, like, cleaning my room is really hard, because everything has, like, a place. So if I just, like, leave it as is, like, people just, like, can't, like, clean my stuff for me because I'm not gonna know where anything is, and I get, like, very upset when things are not where they're supposed to be and I can't find anything. It's like, why did you touch my stuff? Now I can't find anything. Great. And now I'm, like, really mad. And it, like, really bothers me, and I'm like, dude. It's one of the reasons why I want to move out, because it's just like, dude, why would you do that? But maybe I'm just a fucking lost cause. Maybe that's why. They just figured I was a lost cause and they gave up. But I had to start putting my stuff in boxes because I don't know when I'll move out, but I should probably move out. So it helps a lot. It helps declutter my room. Even though, like, after I move out, I'm gonna have to, like, empty it and then it's just gonna get cluttered again. But I'm able to put stuff in, like, its own section and stuff. But I think the big issue I'm having right now is, like, I have, like, a lot of pens and stuff, and I don't know where to put it. I thought, like, putting it in, like, a clear, like, something clear, like a clear, like, pencil pouch or something would help, but I haven't been able to find one that I like, so I'm starting to think that maybe that's not the case, actually. The case might be something else. I don't know what that something else is. So I'm just like a little stuck on that. I think the other problem is I have a lot of bags and I don't know where to put those bags. Like I mean like I have like an over the door like hanger, but like it's full. So like I don't know where else I can put them. So it just takes like a lot of like brain energy because I'm like doing like hoops and hoops trying to figure out where something needs to go, and it's just like this one like tiny piece, and it's like, come on, man. So I have to get to doing that. Even though I'm still like kind of stumped. Still not like really sure where I should put everything. Also hate like this auto sorting thing. It's whatever. I've like had to use it so many times. I'm just like, whatever. Sure. It bothers me. Sure, whatever. I'm over it. I am having like a horrible time though. One of my VODs, like this is like the only thing that's happened to, because all the other ones have been fine. But and there's like no fix for it. I've tried Googling it and like I have found like nothing. I think I just have to like edit the video on my own and just like trim it. But I put a VOD up on YouTube. And usually I just have to filter out like the copyrighted music, whatever, not a big deal. But it won't even let me like do that for this one VOD or even like edit it in the YouTube editor because for some reason it's saying it's like a music playlist. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is like the only one that I've had a problem with too. And I'm like, I've like downloaded it from YouTube, uploaded it again. I tried that this morning. And I've tried like exporting it like multiple times from Twitch. Nope, doesn't work. I don't like I fucking like, I'm just like, what the fuck? And coincidentally, it's on the stream where I didn't notice my mic problems and I didn't know how to fix it, and I didn't fix it until like halfway through the fucking stream. Like, of course it's gonna be, you're gonna think it's a fucking music playlist. I did not have my mic working. I didn't know what was going on. I was very oblivious. And like, it's fixed now. But then, you know, it's just like, seriously? Oh, I was talking about this because I was talking about how horrible Tom is in 500 Days of Summer. He's like a fucking wet paper bag of a man. A pathetic fucking man. And that's what took me on the rant. Crazy how the world works, guys. Oh, but because of that friend group though, and like stuff that I've been through, it's like when anyone else goes through those things, like I've got to be there for them because I know what it's like to have like nobody on your side and to just like deal with shit on your own. And it fucking sucks. It is like the worst thing in the world. It's nice to have people who care about you. Not that friend group. Because one of my friends right now is actually going through like a breakup. And so on the first week I hung out with her a ton. That's why there wasn't a lot of streams. So I was trying to help her out. And then my other friend she's having troubles. She's supposed to be moving to New York, but she found out that this thing that she was doing wasn't actually giving her credit. So she actually has no credit, so she's not able to find a place in New York. So I'm trying to be there for her and help her out because I know, like, I know what it's like to go through like a tough time and not be able to like have anyone on your side, you know? So trying to like help her out as much as I can and stuff. I know this looks really awful. I know this looks really awful. I'm gonna have to do like a bunch of terraforming later, so, but I just have to get like the base of it like covered and stuff, so it's not like protruding out. But it's not gonna look like this forever. Don't you worry. I already know it looks kind of ugly. But like how Tom like only chooses to remember certain stuff about Summer, I think is actually fucking crazy. Like, you don't know this girl at all. You don't care about her at all. That's crazy. I'm just like, men. Oh, because thinking about men who are like wet paper bags, the guy who broke up with my friend said like a bunch of like what I think is a bunch of fucking filler. They're like, I'm doing this because I like you, I'm doing this for us, you know. And he was like, I'm doing this so that like in the future, you know, we can like find each other again. And I was just like, dude, what is bro fucking yapping about? It feels like the classic male like leaving a door open because that's what my ex did. That's what he did. That's what he would do. He would be like, but we can be friends. That's just a door for him to crawl back when nothing works out. Oh, I went down a rabbit hole because I thought I didn't know this guy. Yeah, so actually, when the friend group kicked him out and they exposed him on all this stuff, I was like, what the fuck? I never knew about any of this. Like, and it just felt like I didn't know this guy at all. For like those like 3 years, 4 years, I didn't know him at all. Who is this guy? Like that's what it feels like when you get broken up with. You're like, who is this guy? And that's how I feel about this guy who broke up with my friend. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy that you're like talking like what the fuck? Do we like really know this guy, or like, because like the stuff that he's saying though, it's like I don't know who, like I don't know him, but it's like I don't know, I just feel like I can't trust what he's fucking saying. Like I can't tell if it's genuine or if it's just fucking filler that you just say when you break up with someone. Because it was like the whole like I have to work on myself. It just felt like the whole like it's not you, it's me kind of deal. Like she knows him better than me, so she was like, well yeah, he kind of like lost his confidence during our like whole relationship. I think he lost his sense of self and he's scared because I know who I am and you know I know what I want and he doesn't. And it's just like this wet paper bag of a guy.
is in my eyes, he is in my ears, he is in my blood, he is in my tears. I breathe love, I see him every day, for though my love is your world away. But yeah, I really don't like him because we found out through like a close friend of him that the breakup is essentially because he wants to like distance himself from the relationship. He wants to be like I think it's because he wants to be able to be himself, you know, because he feels so tied to the relationship. He feels like his whole identity is the relationship. So he wants to like find his own sense of self. That's why he's taking a break. But like I asked someone about it for their thoughts, and they were like, well, I think it's kind of weird because like I don't understand why you can't do that within the relationship. But like it just feels really weird to like leave that door open. But also like he wasn't very clear about it at all. Like you could have like easily had just said, and like it's probably because he doesn't know, right? And I'm like really mad, and like I feel like I have to like coach him, like bro, what you're doing right now is trash. You need to do this, you need to do that. Like this is not the right way, little bro. Because I know what it like, because my like big relationship, that's what I was like a puppy. I was like following around this guy like a puppy. I didn't have like a sense of self, really. I did stuff to distract myself. It wasn't, part of it was because I wanted to, but like the other part of it, it was just like I was like very tied to this relationship and this idea of like being together, that I didn't really have like a sense of self. And I know how that feels, and I know what the journey is like. I know what the journey is like to like find yourself and like start learning how to be okay with being alone and like being yourself and like doing stuff, you know, like being your own person and doing what you want to do. And that relationship is just on the side. It's I think relationships are supposed to be there to help you, not to hinder you and stuff like that. So like it's important that you find your sense of self before getting into a relationship. Or, well, not before getting into a relationship, but like knowing your sense of self is important, because you don't want to tie it to this relationship, because that's not like all you are. You are more than that. You are a person with your own things, and like to be able to like separate that, because it's like when I was like a puppy, it's like, if we're like not hanging out, what am I supposed to do, kind of thing. And it's like, well, you have to hang out and be your own person and learn how to do things. And like if you're used to hanging out with them all the time, it's like you need to be able to just hang out with yourself and be okay when they're like busy. Because I would not be okay with that. I would have like a really hard time with that. I would like I don't know what to do. He's busy. I want to hang out with him all the time. I really like him and I really like hanging out with him. But it's like that's not what it is though, you know? Sure, you can like hang out with them because you like them, but like, you know, it's not supposed to take up your like all of your time, you know? You want to be able to do your own stuff and then hang out with them like on the side. Like you're not hanging out with them like 24/7. Trying to get this zombie villager right now. Oh shit. Shit. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. No. No, get in the hole. No, get in the hole. No. Oh, he got in a hole. Okay. Okay. Okay, hopefully he doesn't despawn. I think he might despawn if I go get a name tag. I think he might, but
we'll just go try it. But yeah, I like really want to like shake him and like tell him, but like I don't have an like he also did like a Okay, gang. We're back in session. I think I'm going to go to the Nether and get another quartz for my pick because it has mending. So I'm scared. I know it's not low, but it bothers me. So I want to fill up the durability. So can I call you tonight? Try to make up my mind. Just how I feel. Just tell me it's real. Only the voice on the phone. Dude, I kind of want to karaoke, but like I'm scared of like my singing voice. I don't know how bad it is because I know that I do not have rhythm. And I probably know that I don't have a good singing voice. You're gonna be like, but you sing all the time on stream. Yeah, because nobody's fucking watching. So it's fine. It's fine. Nobody's gonna see it. It's fine. Oh shit. Oh no, I have to art. Oh wait, I have to get this lava. Lava is actually so goated in this version where like coal is really hard to get. Like fuck coal, lava bucket for the fucking win. I love you, lava bucket. Never change. Blackstone. Probably rated. Yeah. Yor. I do want Blackstone, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't need it right now, so I would rather go look for another quartz for EXP. I am curious about my job, though. I got the Geoseeker objectives. I don't know what all this means, to be honest. Oh, I didn't mean to screenshot. I was just looking for another quartz. Could you tell me what's real? 'Cause I don't know. And I don't really need gold, so I don't really care about the gold nuggets. And also, so in this server, they always have a chance to drop like these like extra crystals. And if I get 64 rose quartz, I can make a wand. The wand doesn't do anything, it just looks cool as fuck. So, I want a wand. And it's not that hard to find. I'm like grinding on Project Sekai right now. I'm on the gem hunt. I'm trying so hard not to spend because I bought a lot of shit this already. And it's like I would rather I need to save my money, so I would rather not spend it on Project Sekai. But my favorite character, one of my favorite characters, my favorite group is 𝘨𝘯𝘥𝘪, 25 at 𝘨𝘯𝘥𝘪, I think. Niji, it's not Niji Sanji. That's the fucking, it's Nigo. I'm not saying, guys, no, don't take that out of context. It's just a Project Sekai group and more jump. But the girl from 𝘨𝘯𝘥𝘪, 𝘴𝘵𝘢𝘳𝑗𝑢, she's on a banner right now. It's a Halloween style one. Don't care about that. What I care about is she's got the Asa pigtails. Now, granted, I didn't realize this. I only saw it on a post, but someone from More Jump, Shizuku, has the Asa twin tails too as a hairstyle. But okay, but it looks so much more like Asa with 𝘴𝘆𝑦𝑢, okay? And 𝘴𝘆𝑦𝑢's my girl. So I am now like hooked on the idea that I need that I need to get this Asa hairstyle because one, I love Asa, and two, I like 𝘨𝘯𝘥𝘪. Is it realistic? Is it gonna happen? No, but I'm convinced I will get it, and I will not stop. I'm on the grind. I'm gonna try my fucking hardest to get it, even though I know the odds are against me, unfortunately. Look at all my bees! This is so awesome. I have a bee sanctuary. In like the middle of nowhere too. Whee! I do need to get more food though. We might have to start looking for wild animals to kill. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, these creatures will have to die. This biome is actually so pretty. But since I'm building a Dungy Meshi build, this is not ideal. But it's very pretty. I very much love this biome. Whose dog is Okay, hopefully it doesn't despawn. I have to go get a saddle. I swear to God, if it despawns, I'm gonna be heartbroken. I'm actually gonna be heartbroken. I'm not sad. Wait. Wait. Wait, my saddles are gone. I had 2 saddles and they're fucking... Okay. Okay. No need to panic. We just name tag it and we come back. Just name tag it and we come back. All okay. Everything's okay. Where's the horse, guys? Guys, where is this horse? Did it despawn? Oh, no, it's still here. Yippee. Yippee. Okay. We'll get a saddle. I don't know if there'll be a saddle here, but I have to try. Oh, there is. Where's my mind? Where's my mind? Honestly though, my favorite Minecraft horse is probably the mule. So cutie and gets to have a freaking backpack. Oh, Anne is a very bad horse. She cannot jump and she's not fast. It's okay. I don't know where I'd put her though. I don't really got anything. I guess I'll put her in a wooden box. It's not ideal, I would say, but considering I'm kind of homeless, I don't got a better idea. It's my mind. My mind. It's my mind. Need more wood. I don't think she can get out of that. Where's my horse? Where did she go? Oh. I'll take the saddle off just in case. There we go. There's my horse. Oh, more zombies. Need my raw chicken. Chicken! What if you drink honey? Oh, it fills up your saturation. Oh shit, no. 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 Get down, parrot. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. But I miss you. You know I'm such a fool for you. Do you have to let it linger? Did you have to? Did you have to? Did you have to let it linger? I think I have to get more stone. So, no. Listen, dear. You know I'm such a fool for you. Did you have to let it linger? Did you have to? Did you have to? Did you have to leave it linger? I keep them boxed up so when it's nighttime, the zombies don't kill them. Cause this iron golem ain't doing shit, that's for sure. And then I have a really good cave system in this town too. That's where I was gathering my cobblestone earlier. To be honest, I think it would be so much easier with a silk touch pick. But we're already in so deep. Even though actually thinking about it, that would be like a really good idea. And I should have probably done that. And I didn't. Such a fool for you. Wrapped around your finger. Did you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? I got distracted. I found iron. I don't know where I was mining last time, but that was kind of like a goated place. I kind of really liked it. But I don't remember where it is. Fucking course. I think of course this would happen. Well, I don't know what to say. Except I guess I make a new one. They don't see the way she is with me. P is for the painful way she makes me feel some days. Feel utopia. And her, my pangtuber girl. Hold on, I was supposed to hang out with my friend at 8, but I don't know if they meant 8 my time or 8 their time. He's rather painful way. She makes me feel someday. Use for utopia. And for the new age. My pangtuber. He's for the painful way. She makes me feel some days. Use for utopia. And for the new age. Today was kind of like annoying on this server because there was like a really long queue. I think it's because it's Labor Day, but it could be also that they're just getting more traction from their videos. But whatever the case may be, people were being so annoying. This is why I don't like kids, because they were so impatient and they were like, can mods like do something to make it like bigger? And it was like, okay, hold on. Like, first off, it's probably not their fucking fault, because I've played on this server for like a while and it usually is not this busy. Usually there is no like long wait time. Like, first of all, fuck off. And like, they literally said like the other day that they were working on adding, so like there's a blossom and a bloom, and then we're talking about adding another one so people don't have to wait in the queue as long. They can just get on and play. And I just find it so, like, this is why I don't like kids, because it was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, oh, so sorry you have to wait to play on like a small server that like, and also like it's fucking Labor Day, of course it's probably gonna be a lot more busy. And it's like, are you guys like not, like, it was like, no, it was like insanely busy. Like, I took a nap because I was not in the queue and I was waiting. But it's just like, can you not like wait? But like, there's also like, you can pay to get like a priority queue, like if you wanted to. I mean, there are other perks than that, like if you want the rank, you know. But it's like, you know. I remember when I was staff for a Minecraft server, I only did it so I could get free fly. But yeah, I kind of like ghosted them. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not getting paid for this, you know? It's like volunteer work, so it's just like, shrug. But I know that was not very like professional of me. I know, like I know that now, but I was like a kid back then. I was like a kid. And like I know that like that isn't like an excuse, but like I look back on it and I'm like, I was really fucking stupid as a kid. I think that just comes with being a kid and like being a teenager. You don't really know, you know. You're like just now exploring the real world, you know. Like you don't really know all that stuff, and it's not really your fault. You're just learning. But it is kind of like frustrating because it's just like I was such like a fucking idiot, you know. And you're such a stupid fucking kid. Like not much I could have done because it was, you know, I was just learning. I didn't know at the time. Eyes without a face. Block game. Yes, this is the aforementioned block game. I think though this would be like 10 times easier if I was using like a silk touch, so I don't like I don't have to like smell everything. It's like starting to like slowly like I'm starting to like slowly realize it, and I'm just like Okay, I was like, I'm worried my sparkles have gone down. I need to keep up my sparkles. See if I can find any rose quartz while I'm here. Or nether quartz. Hello. I just want to get my pickaxe to full. I can. I don't think so. I'm not finding. Actually, I'm not like finding anything. Oh, and I missed. I'll just die. We have keep inventory in this server. So. Oh yeah, sorry, I checked earlier and I didn't see. Yeah. Here, I'll show you. This is the progress so far. I'm gonna like strangle myself. But I have to make it so much bigger. Do you think it needs to be bigger? Like I think it needs to be bigger, right? Like I'm not crazy. Like it needs to be bigger if it's gonna be the first floor of the dungeon. But this is what the stairs look like. And then this is what the entrance looks like. And then you go down. I forgot about this. I have to fix that. I forgot about that. So epic, thank you. I might need Silk Touch. I'm gonna be honest, I might need Silk Touch. Because I've been mining on this cobblestone and smelting it, and I was like, it might just be easier if it was like Silk Touched instead. So whenever I find that enchanting table. Oh. Hold on. I'm doing party second on the side. But I got a horse. That's Anne from the Jimeshi. And then this is Izusumi. Not name tagged yet. I have a name tag, but Izusumi. Izusumi is real. And she's in Minecraft. Holy shit. Yeah, so I saw the tux and I was like, and then I have I have so many dogs, so one of them can be Leos. This green bird can be Chilchuck. I have oh shit. I also have that blue parrot over there. And we got all these bees. But yeah. Let me, cause I need to oh shit. Cause I need to just AFK on here. Just to get my cobblestone smelting. So to be here to let the chunks load. Okay, let me end stream, and then a chicken for Fallon. Yeah, chicken Fallon. Fuck, I forgot. No, I didn't forget. No, please. Marcel bunny. Gotta find a bunny for Marcel. I did see the super smelter. I was thinking about that, but I was like, But I was like, nah, I don't need that thing. I think I need that thing. Yeah, let me end stream, and while I end stream, I'm gonna grab a snack. Oh, Biscuit, not now. So thank you for coming to the stream. VOD channels, peacchymilkk, same. Oh, Biscuit, please, please. Is the same. I am having trouble with VOD uploadings right now, so it's like, it's not gonna be on there like right after stream. It will probably be on there by the time that Twitch like doesn't save it, so you can still watch it on Twitch, but if you want to see others, it'll be on YouTube. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.